Hi everyone, Andrew Schultz, Associate Broker with Realty Edge here. We've got a few stops that we're going to be making today. Right now we are at Lowe's. I had to stop and grab a new respirator mask. I think I've covered this in the past, but I always wear these respirator masks whenever I go into a property that I've not been into before or that I suspect is going to have mold or something in there that I don't want to breathe. It's always a good idea to protect your lungs whenever you're walking into one of these foreclosures, especially when you're walking into one of these foreclosures, because they are known. This guy behind me is putting a ladder up on his ladder rack. They are known for having a ton of mold and can be incredibly harmful, even if you're only in the property for a short duration of time. So we have 3 stops today. We're going to go out to Medina, New York, just to do a check on one of our rental properties. Probably won't be a lot of footage of that other than the drive there. That's just going to be a quick exterior walk around, and that is a tenant-occupied property, so I probably won't film anything there. After that, we're going to be stopping in Basom, New York, just outside of Alabama. We're going to be looking at a foreclosure there. We had been in this property once about a year ago, and it was in very poor condition at that time. We're basically stopping there because the bank is about to push the property through foreclosure, and they want an updated status on the property as well as an updated value of what we think the property will reasonably sell for once it is foreclosed on. Our final stop of the day is going to be in Kenmore, New York. That's also a foreclosure. That's a property that's been assigned to us for a little while now, and the bank is getting ready to finish the foreclosure action on that property, and they're looking for an updated status there as well as some information about the utility status, whether the gas and electric are on. That being said, we're going to hop on the road and we'll see you out in Medina. Before we get started, today's car cigar is going to be the Monte by Monte Cristo. I've had these before. This is actually a very, very good cigar. I'm looking forward to having this. We're going to get this lit before we take off out of the parking lot, and then we'll be on our way to Medina. Alright, so I'm right on the side of the road here. Hopefully you can hear me above the traffic that's driving by. This is our trailer, mobile home, whatever you want to call it. You can see the property's pretty overgrown here. It does have a detached 2-car garage. I'm not really able to do a lot as far as a walk around the outside. There's some other little outbuilding back there that I can't even get to because everything's so overgrown. We're going to go ahead and try to make access. Actually, it looks like the key box is wide open. Yeah, that's never a good sign. I don't see any signs of life. I'm going to throw my respirator on real quick here and see if I can use my HUD keys to get me through this doorway. Alright, we'll see if this door's unlocked. Oh, great. That's terrifying. Hello, anyone home? Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Hello, anyone home? Well, you can hear I got my respirator on. We're inside this property now. I'm glad I put the respirator on before I even walked through the door, because as you can see, we've definitely got mold and a roof leak here. You can see this property is pretty much just abandoned. There's a lot of debris here, appliances, washers, dryers, just general household debris. Peek into the kitchen. I don't know if you could tell on the video or not, but the floor in here is actually sloped towards the rear of the structure. I don't know if that's just because it's not level or if because there's some kind of a rot issue underneath or something like that. Forced air furnace. Let's see if we can... Bedroom number 1. Yeah, you got some signs of mold back there too. Bathroom. This door just goes back out to the front entrance. In bedroom 2, electric panel back there. We got a hot water tank here. Electric hot water tank, looks like a 40-gallon. But there's just stuff everywhere. This house is definitely abandoned at this point. So, alright, let's head over and take a look at the garage. I know there was a bunch of stuff in there the last time I was out here as well. We'll have to secure this building before we leave site. Garage has a padlock on it. Looks like it's a bank padlock from what I can see here. The garage door is secure. Let's see if the keys that I keep with me will open this up. Oh, the padlock opened up. A little boot gets us in. A bunch of debris in here. An old refrigerator. Giant pile of whatever. This property is basically as it was about a year ago when I was out here last. Not much has changed. I don't think that there's anyone living here. There's no electric in the house or in the garage currently. The electric is shut off. No signs of running water or anything like that, so pretty straightforward here. So what we'll do from this point, let me get outside here. So what we'll do from here is essentially take some photos, get that front building locked up, contact the bank, let them know the value of the property, let them know, all right, it's just a little shed there. I'm still not going to wander back there, but let the bank know that the property was found to be unsecure, not secure when we got here. We'll go ahead and secure it before we leave. We always carry extra locks and padlocks and stuff in the vehicle with us for these sorts of things. But we'll secure the property, send the bank an analysis on what's going on here, let them know what the utility situation is, and give them a possible value on the property. All right, so we're back in the car. We just finished checking out the mobile home, the trailer, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, this one is in incredibly poor shape. Sorry, I'm sweating. It's a hot day here. This one's in pretty poor shape. What we'll do is start on our way up to Kenmore. We'll go check out that other foreclosure, and yeah, we'll keep rolling, and you will see you at the next property. Alright, so I just got back to the office. Unfortunately, I was not able to grab any footage from the property in Kenmore. There was actually a vendor on site that was doing the trash out, the initial trash out on that property, and I didn't want to disturb what they were doing, so I just went in and grabbed the photos that I needed and called it a day. That is a nice little property. It's going to need a bunch of work. It needs a roof, and it needs all the interior is going to need to be updated. But that's going to be a nice little opportunity that we have coming down the pipeline for somebody looking for a 2-unit property, a little duplex in Kenmore. We'll find out more about that property once the bank pushes the listing over to us. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Buffalo Foreclosed Homes. That's foreclosed with a D. Or you can also give us a call in the office. The office number is 716-608-3200. And as always, I appreciate you watching. Please feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions, and we'll talk to you soon.